And that is how you become a 28-day challenge ninja. Get to work. Hello, welcome beautiful. I'm so happy that you have decided to join with me today, that we are coming together, and you're gonna need a few preliminary products, I think. First of all, let's go over what we're doing today. We are going to be creating a 28-day challenge together from beginning to end. That means that this is going to be a long video. Now, I would warn you and be like, long video alert, but honestly, between me and you, we're friends here. We can be honest with one another. Every video has been long and probably longer than your average video. So maybe I'll just start warning you when it's going to be a short video. And until then, just assume it's going to be a long video. Friend, please go get your warm, yummy beverage. Mine is in my laugh emoji cup because this is one of those projects that takes a lot of commitment. Like, you're just gonna have to commit to the process, but you will love it when it's done. The other thing that I would love for you to have on is a little bit of Abundance essential oil. If you have your Abundance blend around, go grab it, smell it, put it on. I put mine behind my ears and on my wrist and just take a moment to get in that abundance mindset. Here are the logistics of what you are going to need for this project, above and beyond what I just mentioned. First, you will need GroWorkspace if you want to use GroWorkspace for where you get your content from. You do not need GroWorkspace if you plan on writing your own 28-day challenge. You don't need GroWorkspace. I'm pulling my stuff from GroWorkspace because it's already there and I already use it, so I may as well just copy and paste, right? The other thing that you will need is to go get a Marketing Scents account. I know, Bev, you're telling me about Marketing Scents again. Okay, I'm sorry. I use that platform for everything. So I'm going to show you how to do this in Marketing Scents. Is it absolutely pivotal that you have Marketing Scents? It is not. You can use Constant Contact. You can use Aweber. There's a number of platforms out there that you can use, but there are other drip campaign things out there. I just like to put everything in Marketing Scents because it's like the landing page is going to be in Marketing Scents. It's going to send them to my email drip campaign for 28 days automatically. And I just like how everything seamlessly runs together. So I don't want to keep beating that horse, but that's what I'm going to be using today. Okay, GroWorkspace, Marketing Scents. What I'm going to show you next is I actually just want to draw out for you what it is we are attempting to do here. So let me draw out for you really quick what it is that we're going for. These large Post-it notes are my friend. If you want to know how I brainstorm, where my ideas come from, usually they start with like a little piece of paper like this. Let's talk about our 28-day challenge and what we are going to be creating. Step one to just about anything that you're going to do is going to be your landing page. We are going to create a landing page. With your landing page, this will be how you're going to be able to send this to your downline members, to potential clients, to people who you would like to see take advantage of your 28-day challenge. You're going to send them to a landing page, and the only things that you need to collect for them is going to be their name. And I usually just do like the first name, and it's going to be their email. You can do this 28-day challenge as a text message as well, in which case if you would like to add that text messaging component, you're going to need their phone number. But that's not a requirement. Sorry, my marker is going out. Then what you are going to be creating today, what we are going to do together is we're going to do a confirmation email. Confirmation email. This is going to give them all of the instructions that they're going to need in order to complete the 28-day challenge, which is also written out for you if you have GroWorkspace. If you don't, you do want to make sure that you're writing a nice email to the people who are going to be taking you up on your challenge so that they know what to expect and what date the challenge is going to start. So then the real trick, if you will, to the 28-day challenge is the email drip campaign. We're going to create our drip campaign. And this is going to be emailed out to everyone who is taking our 28-day challenge on a daily basis. We're going to be pre-setting these up so that they will flow without you having to think about it. And all you've got to do is log into your system and check on all of the people who are giving you feedback. A couple of alternatives, though, that we're not necessarily going to go into is you can pre-schedule these to be, instead of emails, to be Facebook events, where you have posts that are going up once a day for 28 days. It can be a text message campaign, like I've said. You can really get creative with how you want people to be able to grab your 28 days of information, but this is what I'm going to be showing you today. Back to the computer. All right, so now that you have a little bit of a better idea of the overall picture of what we're going to be doing, let's get started. The first place that we are going to travel to is actually going to be Marketing Scents. So let's get logged in. Step one is going ahead and diving into Marketing Scents. I leave this up just for all of you who might be new. You're going to be running into this first. Some of you will actually be on the dashboard first, and it will look like this. Either way, whichever way you headed into here, this is what you will see when you get there, one of those two pages. So step one is we will be starting our landing page. So click over into my website. Go down to lead capture page options, and we are going to launch the wizard. This is going to be 28-day. And as usual, this is just what I do. I usually use the standard template, and I select no theme on my capture page. And now we're going to select Continue Customizing Now. If you have not watched any of the previous videos where we walk through what this goes for, when you are putting this together, you have this little preview screen. And well, it's really more of a guide. And when you are changing the wording over here, the wording over here isn't going to update. It's just going to highlight where that information goes. We're going to now go over to GroWorkspace and log in. I'm selecting English because that's where I am in the US and that's my market. And then come down to Resources to Educate. And this first option right here, 28 days to elevate, this is what we are going for. Now this is the actual graphic that I want to use for my 28 days to elevate. So I'm going to right click this and select View Image and Save Image to Downloads. Now you can also read through all of these items right here. Sometimes that gives you really good wording for what you want to use. But I am going to go into, I just clicked over here, what to expect. And I just love this little weekly breakdown. So we're going to call this Welcome to 28 Days to Elevate. Is that right? 28 days to elevate? Yeah. Oh, 28 to elevate. Okay, so let's get rid of days. I'm trusting the marketing experts. 28 to elevate. See, make simple and effective shifts in everyday life for sustainable change. I like that. Making simple and effective shifts to implement in everyday life for sustainable change. Good. So then down here, I'm going to come to GroWorkspace. I'm going to head over to what to expect. And I'm just going to copy all of this. Onto my page. And then one thing I'm going to do is add that photo. So I'm going to put my cursor up here. And click and drag. So there it is, big, beautiful, gorgeous. Make it about like that. If you want to incorporate Young Living products into this challenge, you will find a carefully curated list and products to take your 28 days of wellness. Find it by joining the challenge and filling out the information and filling out let's call it the contact form. None of these are required, but we do highly suggest looking over the list to see if anything speaks to you and picking out a few items in each section. The Premium Starter Kit includes oils that are great for each of the above categories, so is what you have to start with pretty on. If you'd like to grab a kit for getting started, click here. And you know what we're going to put right there? Let's go to our Young Living back office and grab our link. So we'll go to my account. I subscribe to my YL website. If you don't, in member resources, let me see if it'll still show me. Yeah, you have this link builder right here. And so you can grab the link that will populate your sponsor and enroller if you put this link in there. I am going to go to my YL website, manage site, and I'm going to grab my enrollment link. Copy link. And then where it says click here, let's go ahead and insert a link. There you go. So people can click that and grab their kit if they want to get started. Now, what I do like to do is when things are long and wordy, I will go through and just bold and highlight some areas. And again, where it says Premium Starter Kit, I'm going to go ahead and just highlight that and stick my little link in there. So next, let's change this little section right here. And we're going to change this to I'm in to join, oh my gosh, I'm ready to join the challenge. And then instead of immediate access, we're going to click submit. Click here, like that. So let's save our changes and preview. And this looks a little long, so 28 to elevate, making simple. Let's go simple shifts every day for sustainable change. Let's save that and preview. Okay, I like that. But that's okay, these look gorgeous. Gorge, gorge. So now we're going to fix this over here. Again, we just need their first name and their email in order to get this to work. If you're going to use a texting option, then you'll need the phone number. So how do we do that? What do we do next? Good question. We're going to go into Marketing Scents. We're going to go back to my website, and lead capture page options. And then we'll just scroll all the way down because our newest one is going to be here at the bottom. And we're going to select build your capture info, your info capture form. We're going to take off last name and phone number. We will keep first name and email address, and we will make both of those required. And there we go. So when we go over here and we refresh, there you go. I'm in. I'm ready to join the challenge. I don't know if I like that. Sorry, you guys. I can be picky sometimes. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do this. We're going to say, yes, I'm ready to join the challenge. All right, there you go. Step 1 is complete. Go take a break. Breathe in, breathe out, sip your coffee, put your feet up, get your mind off the project for just a second, and then come back and we are going to go into creating our form for capturing all of the contacts that are going to come to us, and then we will get into the actual building of the email drip campaign. We've got 2 big projects still ahead of us, so please go take a break and rest your brain for just a second, and we will come right back.